Welcome to Talent Motives, the deep dive, uncovering what drives you.
Welcome to today's deep dive. We are looking at a stack of really fascinating research from Talent Motives today. And our mission here is getting to the bottom of why true self-awareness has to be the absolute first step to career success.
Yeah, it's an area where the science is finally catching up to our intuition, I think. We all know that chasing a paycheck or a trendy job title usually leads straight to burnout. But the data shows we still consistently fail to measure our actual intrinsic alignment with the work we do.
Okay, let's unpack this because it is incredibly relatable. I remember taking a project management gig early on just because I thought I was an organized person. Turns out organizing my bookshelf at home is very different from managing a corporate spreadsheet.
Right, exactly.
I completely lacked whatever internal engine was required to survive that kind of paperwork. My brain just entirely shut down.
What's fascinating here is how the source material redefines that exact kind of self-awareness. Historically, career counseling has focused purely on strengths and weaknesses, like what you are technically capable of doing. But Talent Motives shifts the focus entirely to intrinsic motivations. It's about recognizing the specific drivers that naturally fuel your energy so you can stop forcing yourself down paths that mathematically drain you.
And there's a biological framework they use for this called motivation DNA. The text actually breaks human motivation down into 24 distinct drivers.
24, yeah.
So we aren't just talking about vague concepts like wanting success, right? We're talking about highly specific intrinsic needs, things like curiosity, order, influence, and even beauty.
That specificity is so crucial. When you understand your unique D&I profile, you suddenly realize why one person leaves a chaotic startup feeling totally invigorated, while another person leaves that exact same office needing a 3-day nap.
But wait, I do have to ask, how does the system actually measure something as subjective as beauty as a career driver? Because that sounds kind of abstract for a professional assessment.
It is a great question. So in this context, a driver like beauty isn't about physical appearance at all. It is a deep-seated need to create or be surrounded by harmony or aesthetics or elegant solutions.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, if you put someone with a high beauty driver into a rigid, purely utilitarian environment, say staring at raw data all day in a windowless room, they will burn out, regardless of how good they are at the actual math.
Here's where it gets really interesting, because those drivers directly dictate your job fit. The source points out that someone driven heavily by order and structure is going to absolutely thrive in operations. They just crave that predictability.
Absolutely.
But someone whose primary driver is curiosity. If you put them in operations, they will feel completely trapped. They naturally excel in research and innovation because they have a core need to constantly ask why.
Right, and if we connect this to the bigger picture, simply knowing your DNA profile is really only half the battle. The real challenge is making it actionable. To solve that, the source introduces an AI-powered coach called MQ LiDi AI.
MQ meaning motivational quotient intelligence, right?
Essentially, yes.
Okay.
It operates as an interactive AI coach that translates your abstract motivation DNA into concrete career steps. So instead of just handing you a static personality score, LiDi AI helps students identify specific majors that align with their intrinsic drivers.
Oh, that's huge.
And for professionals, it acts like a strategic sounding board, mapping out growth opportunities, evaluating whether a promotion into leadership will actually fulfill you, or even helping you plan a major career pivot.
So what does this all mean for you listening? It means career success isn't just climbing a one-size-fits-all corporate ladder or getting a job offer. It's about engineering a life where your daily work actually energizes you. Once you have that genuine self-awareness, you can confidently advocate for yourself. You know exactly what you bring to the table during interviews and performance reviews because you finally understand your own engine.
And for anyone wanting to see how this framework operates in practice, you can find the research on motivation DNA and the LiDi AI coach at TalentMotives.com, which provided the source material for today's deep dive.
It is definitely worth exploring how your own drivers map out.
And this raises an important question to leave you with today. If there are 24 unique drivers that make up your motivation DNA, which driver is currently sitting behind the steering wheel of your career right now? And is it genuinely yours, or is it just an external expectation in disguise?
Find out more about MQI and LiDi AI by visiting our website at TalentMotives.com.